Gospel Diaries. Information for your inspiration. And to God be the glory. It's such an honor, call it a pleasure without measure to be seated here with the kingdom's treasure. I want to call him Dr. Sonnie Badu. My name is Fifi Folson, the Christocentric guy, and welcome to the Fifi Folson Gospel Diaries. I'm going to start off with some fact checks. So, Doc, welcome to the diary.
Thank you, Fee.
I know you're not expecting this, but give me a yes or no or true or false. No fears. Just to establish perhaps who you are, what you stand for, before I get into the real deal. So, Dr. Sonnie Badu is a British Ghanaian. True, false?
True.
You have kept your afro because you don't really like the shape of your head.
True.
You started your ministry as a drummer.
True.
Dr. Ron Kinoli mentioned, actually mentored you and mentioned that he wants you to take over from him. True. Is it true that the date 23rd August 2014 is one of the most special
wedding day?
Okay. You got a tattoo because you wanted to pursue secular music.
No, false.
Okay. First African to organize an African worship concert in the UK.
True.
You are the only gospel musician with the highest number of modulations on the song.
You tell me, is that
true? We'll figure that one out. Now, you have set up 2 orphanages in Ghana.
Not 2.
Okay. You are the first Ghanaian musician to set up a thriving church in America.
True.
Okay. So based on that, now we can, if you like, get into our conversation. It's more like a chit chat, you know. And so I remember, I think it was 2008, maybe. I'd gone to Royal House Chapel to MC an event. One of my friends, Pastor Jifa, walks up to me and she hands over those that we used to call it an iPod with songs on it. She says, "Check, go listen to these songs. These are songs I came from the UK with. I think they will bless you." I said, "Well, let me listen on my way home." It was quite late in the evening. And then on my way, I started listening to the songs and I was blown away by it. I'm like, who is this? I would have thought I knew the artist, but guess what? Even when I was listening to the songs, I didn't know who had done it. When I got home, that was quite late. I saw a text from my boss that says, "Tomorrow morning you're hosting the morning show because I'm having some tummy upsets." And I said, "Oh my goodness, I'd like to always prepare ahead." So you know what? Having heard these songs, I'm taking them right to the show. So in the morning, I go on the Inspirational Morning Drive on Sunny FM and I blast the songs back to back. I didn't know who we were. I only play the songs. The people started calling, "Who is that? Who is that?" So I called Pastor Chief. I was like, "The guy who is song you give me, he be who?" So his name is Sonnie. So immediately she said Sonnie. I assumed, is he Ghanaian? Is he Nigerian? Okay, Sonnie. This is Sonnie Badu. And I thought, okay, Sonnie Badu should probably be someone from the UK who has roots in Nigeria. I didn't know. But you see, it was because the first song I listened to was track number 13 on the Lost in Glory album. You know what track that is? So you know the whole okay, no. Then I had Baba, I think was quite juggled on the iPod. But that morning, I knew whoever had done these songs was going to make inroad in the space of the gospel. Because guess what? People were texting, people were calling, "Who is that guy?" And to add everything up together, we played a covenant-keeping God song.
Game over.
So that was it. That's how I got to know you. And fast forward, I think I was home one time when she calls and says, "The guy whose song I gave you, he's in Ghana." I don't know what I remember. We came to you at Golden Tulip Hotel. You had come down, I don't know, for an event or so. And then we met up with you and then she spoke about how we could help promote the songs and yada yada. And that was how I met Dr. Sonnie Badu. Eventually, Orange Africa approached me and said, "You know what? Because we go to the same church with Prophet Diallo, Anne of blessed memory, has been given an idea to organize a concert. And they said they've been hearing me play your music. And they think I have a connection. I should bring you. I should talk to them how we can get you." That was how we officially came together, and then we did your first event. So, Dr. Sonnie Badu, I had the privilege of knowing you all these years, and thank you for the honor of inviting us into your home to do this interview. So, welcome, sir.
Thank you.
How are you?
Thank you. I am doing well.
Okay.
Graced in His will.
Right.
Yeah.
And this will be days after Agromonti Rhythms of Africa.
Correct.
Let's go back to that event.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to summarize the impact of that event in a sentence, what would that be?
Things went according to plan. We kind of knew how challenging it was going to be because Fridays are night vigil times. A lot of churches have their night vigil. Then you have the election campaigns and all of that. But we didn't have a choice with the date. So with what happened in the night at the venue, I'm satisfied. However, we're going back next year, and we're planning now. We're planning it now.
I love that. I was there from beginning to the end. I saw the impact, and I love it when, can I say that you couldn't be bothered by whatever was happening around. You had the mindset of delivery on the stage, and you came with your A game. At a point, it felt difficult to end the event because people wanted more, and I thought you felt we were tired, and so you eventually ended. But I can promise you, if you had added an hour, you would have still stayed there for it. So kudos to you for that.
It was a beautiful experience. Once I hit the stage, I gave everything, and it was so worth it. I think I almost did 4 hours on stage.
You have too much.
I checked. I said, and I hadn't done half of my hits. I didn't do Yahweh, you are worthy.
Oh, yes.
I didn't do Arabaribi, Aribi
Exactly.
Rabata. I didn't do, I have the new one. Idimae, great God, nobody will do it. I didn't do Imani. I will sing a song of praise to you.
That's right.
La 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 la. I didn't do My Soul Says.
That's true.
Yeah.
You do all the new ones.
Couldn't. I didn't even do No Jari.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So we could have done 5 hours nonstop.
Wow. And that's going to be perhaps my first question. Okay. Let's find out about Dr. Sonnie Badu and music. It wows me when I think about you and music. How did you come into the space?
I come from a musical background. I think I've told you this before. My grandfather is one of the pioneers of palm wine music.
Oh.
Which is now called high life music.
Yeah.
And he mentored Ejakonimo.
Oh.
So my grandfather is Ahomensia. Obinfire nana say mami, Obinfire nana say mami, and that's say Ajima nana. He wrote that song. And then this that's my granddad.
Oh.
So that's where music comes from.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's always been inside of me. I've always wanted to do music. And so Lost in His Glory, as you said, was that opportune one that would just sprout me out. And I've never looked back ever since, yeah.
So music being the family, you loving music is different from you deciding to record music.
It was destined to happen. Music is me, I am music. It'll be a waste of space if I didn't do music. That's my legacy, and music is what has gotten me everything. Yeah.
Your grandfather did palm wine music. Why are you doing gospel?
Everybody has their channels that they turn. I made a vow to God. Many years in school, I fell ill, GSDS, and I think that was a turning point because before then, I was doing a lot of secular featuring in school,
Oh, okay.
writing a lot of secular songs. But I felt to go into a covenant with God to spare me, and I was going to do gospel. And I think it's also in my destiny to do gospel music. I don't see myself doing secular.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So on that sick bed was a bargain.
That was that
Spare
turning
my
point.
life, I'll do gospel.
I'll do
no
it.
more secular.
I'll do it. Prior to that, people were trying to win me to Christ at school. I was just a gangster. I enjoyed every moment of it, But I think when the time came, it came, and I've never looked back.
Love that. Who would have really felt the pinch if you never did gospel? Because it goes without saying that your inclusion is is something else. I can't imagine gospel music in Ghana, Africa, without a Sonnie Badu effect. And kudos to you. Now, let's go to drums. Why drums?
I think that's my first love. That's where I started first. And drums are like is the mother of music. Drum gives you that kick, gives you that rhythm. And so being a drummer, I think that's my first love. Yeah, that's what I started learning first, and then the others came. Yeah,
Okay. And the singing bit.
the vocals. I think, like my kids now sing. They sing amazing. They are incredible. So that one was already there. That's the major, and the drumming is the minor. Yeah.
Wow. I know one of your concerts, and that's one of the things I'll talk about shortly. Your entry is always something else. There was this concert, I can't remember if it was the one at was it the one at the Dome? You know, there used to be a Dome at the conference center where, you came in just drumming. That was more like your entry. Or one of the stadium concerts, I can't remember.
Sports Stadium.
Stadium.
Cocktail
Sports
drums,
Stadium. Yeah. We thought that was something else. So have you given up on drums?
Oh, no, I haven't. Because of my injury, I took a break. Because that's the right foot that keeps.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This injury, man.
Yeah.
We will talk about this injury.
I took a break on that, but it's healing okay. And next year, I'm going to be on my cocktail drums, 100%.
Fantastic. So how many concerts have you done so far in Ghana?
Hey, we did the National Theatre with you.
Yeah.
That was my first concert in Ghana. Then we did the Dome.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Zoom Lion
the Zoom
Dome.
Lion Dome,
That was
yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Then
Very.
we did Accra Sports Stadium, Kumasi Sports Stadium,
Right.
Grand Arena, and then Independence Square. So 6 major concerts
Major concerts.
in monumental places.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And they've all come with, some weight.
Hey, and we've the National Theatre, right?
Yeah, we
That's the
are.
first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you are a sand of the soil. Okay. You did one in the UK. That was the first ever concert, right?
So we did Africa Worships with Sonnie Badu.
Right.
No. Lost in His Glory concert. That was at Winners Chapel.
Oh, okay.
I think that was 16 years ago.
Ah.
Then Africa Worship with Sonnie Badu.
Okay.
Brought everybody together from all over Africa.
Hmm.
Then the one that brought Badu out was Colors of Africa.
Yeah.
Akuna
Yeah.
Wakaita.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
album, I think 2011.
Yeah.
That shook the
Wow.
whole of Africa,
Indeed,
the whole
indeed.
world. Yeah. It was recorded by Danny Duncan. And that was an amazing album.
Yeah.
And we haven't looked back from there.
How do you approach recordings? In fact, how do you get your songs?
Okay. So every experience or every pain, everything I go through, I know that there's something coming out of it, music wise. So every challenge I experience, I know something is coming out of it. So after the challenge, you see me go very sensitive. That means that melodies are flowing in my head and I start writing. Also, once I sit on the flight and the flight hits a setting airspace, I start writing music.
Whoa.
So most of my songs are written on the flight.
So you go on the flight with the mindset that when you hit a certain wherever,
Your ears are open. You start hearing angels singing the melody and the lyrics just starts.
really? So you've written a song recently.
A lot of Pillow of Fire, I wrote it on the flight. Then on the new album, Sing Hallelujah, on the flight as well. Yeah.
I love the song.
Yeah. So the flight inspires me. Once I sit on there, I start writing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any special position on the flight?
Window. I have to look left window. I have to look outside and just start reflecting.
Inspiration just comes.
Absolutely.
Wow. Out of your catalog of songs, which one would you say, for want of a better expression, shot you into the limelight?
I'll say Colors of Africa.
That album,
The Live in London.
Life in London.
Yeah.
Pick a song for me.
Hakuna Wakaita. I said that medley.
Okay.
And that's when we also do Yahweh, you are worthy of my praise. Rabba. But that Hakuna Wakaita, oof,
That bit.
all over the world.
Yeah.
All over the world. So that literally introduced me to the world. Then on the Sounds of Africa, My Soul Say Yes.
Okay.
That one just took us to the globe.
Yeah.
And to date, most people who came to RockHill Church and our members came out as a result of Sounds of Africa.
Oh, really?
They heard the music. They said, who sang it? Went on YouTube. Then after the music, a preacher will come. They're like, he preaches too. This is my church.
You don't say.
And they've been there 5 years, 6 years. We're 7 years next year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let me bring you home. When I got your album, of course, Lost in His Glory, I think one of the songs that here, caught fire, if you like, was Covenant Keeping God. Everybody who heard it said, I wanted that song first on my playlist. Tell me about that song.
So that was the last song we recorded. Yeah. In fact, we were not going to record it. But I kept on insisting and telling Isaac Aida, I want us to do that one. We were banking on Open the Floodgate, Baba,
Yeah.
So that was the last song. And then that, God of Abraham, God of Isaac, I just wrote that in the studio. Udini, I'd run out of English.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't planned. Udini, I'd run out of lyrics. I was like, Mami fan tuchi. That was it. So it's really short.
Yeah, 3 minutes, some few seconds.
Yep. And it took over everything.
It did. You were surprised, right?
I was shocked. We thought it was Baba that was going to sit on there, but
No, but eventually Baba took over.
Baba has his own.
Yeah. Tell me about that song. Where did it come from?
So I was in partnership. My business partners, Dr. Daniel Wealthyland or Danny Cosser, and one thing we used to do after work was just write songs. So I was at home and he called me, Ajmai, and so I went to his house and he was like, all he could hear is everybody singing Baba oh, Baba oh. Then we all came. Then I started writing, "We in your presence." Let it, because we need to link the verses to the chorus. That's how the song came out.
What would you say has been the impact of that song over? How many years have you been doing this now?
Baba.
No, the ministry, music,
calculating everything together, almost 30 years.
Almost 30 years. So I'm looking at when you released Baba and now. How would you quantify its impact? That song.
Baba has been translated into different languages in Mexico, in Puerto Rico, in even India. Like, Baba's gone global.
Wow.
Latin, French, different languages. I mean, if you go on YouTube, you'd see different translations of Baba.
Right.
So it has really made a huge impact.
It has.
And I'm so grateful to God for that.
Right.
I mean, you cannot have a concert without singing Baba.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's like we already know that it's supposed to be on the playlist. Unfortunately, was he on this one?
This concert, This concert.
We didn't hear it.
Charlie, not time. I didn't even do Baba. And I was afraid it would rain. Charlie.
I was going to come to that.
Charlie, every time I sing that song, it rains. So I actually told the team, that's coming last. That's coming last. It's just that
I know.
And it didn't rain. So
I know, right? I know. But of course, having mentioned Baba equally also cements the fact that it's indeed a global song, because to think that a song was released how many years ago and it still has impact, it's been translated
almost
into
16
different
years.
languages and still writing.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, which particular song do you think will be your top song on all the recordings you've done? Do you have an answer for that?
Personally? That's a tough
Right.
one. Because all the songs have their own sentiments. They have their own. If you put in My Soul Says Yes, I know the season I was in that time.
What season was that?
I was at a crossroad, caught in between ministry and just being a recording artist. And I just wanted to do it. I could hear God say, it's time. And I was like, I'm enjoying first class and the luxury, first class, 5-star hotel, go sing 1 hour, get your money and go. And I kept on hearing God saying, there's more to this than what you're doing. So that my soul says is as a response to God.
Oh, really?
That I'm ready to go.
To do ministry.
Whatever you say, whenever you want, what moment you choose. Because it got to a time my brooks were drying.
What does that mean? Money was not coming?
What I was making out there in concerts, that made me so comfortable.
Right.
I began to lose everything. And God said, you are getting too comfortable here. It's time to move. Your brooks were dry. So I could feel it. It was dry. And then that's when I was like, okay, my soul says yes, I'll do it.
Wow.
That's how I wrote that song.
It's amazing. It's like every song has a story.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, you were in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you establish a church in the UK?
God told me not to. He was specific. Atlanta, in fact, it took me 10 years to look for where the church would be. So people thought I lived in London, but no, I lived in America.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I've been living in America for the past 10 years.
Really?
Yes. My family lived in London, so I'd go in London, spend 2 weeks with them, and head back to America.
And by this, you were trying to locate the place for church?
Where's the place? So I've been planning RockHill Church 10 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it difficult to really go into this part of ministry?
It was tough because you had to cancel every engagement and focus on this new baby. I just married as well. Had to leave the family behind because of my oldest daughter. She's going to be 23 December. And she had to be in school with the mom. Mm-hmm. She had to be in school with the mother. Mother had to take care of her. So it was tough, So they had to be going to and fro and all of that. Imagine how much it was going to be. But thank God for strength and grace. So, Charlie, it was tough. It was very tough.
But you obeyed.
I had to do it.
No matter how difficult it was.
I didn't have a choice, and it's so worth it. It's so worth it. I mean, it's not easy to pastor. You need a different kind of heart. If you have $1,000, it's not for you. It's for you and everybody around you. Sometimes somebody will come, Papa, here is $500. God bless you. By the time you step out, you've given it all out to people. It's taught me how to be a real father because most people who come to you have no father. Most people who come to you are broken, especially men. You should see a lot of broken men at church that have been made whole. One of my sons was doing cocaine for 28 years. And he was busy doing cocaine when his wife came, and the Spirit of the Lord came on me to prophesy on the wife that your husband is here doing this, da-da-da-da-da-da. That same second he was doing cocaine. Something hit him and he stopped. Today he's one of my protocols at church.
Glory to
So
God.
if I tell you stories of men, sons I have, and what God has done in their lives, you will be amazed. So when you look at all of that, the sons and daughters that God has brought to you, it's so worth it.
Wow.
It's so worth it.
A gospel musician turned pastor. And I like the fact that you're saying that when we thought you were in the UK, you were wrecking the place for ministry for 10 solid years. Strategizing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
How does Dr. Sonnie Badu prepare a sermon?
I could sit with you right now and prepare a sermon. I can sit here and be out of here.
Okay.
So if it's a Sunday, I start planning from a Friday. So I get extremely sensitive because I've got to hear the message that has to be preached. So you'd see that, no, he's in a different place. And I'm looking out for things that God wants me to preach about, see how she's moving, I could look at her and get a different message from that.
Right.
So I get very sensitive. Then I just lock myself in, and then that's it. The message comes. And even if I have to prepare and within 1 hour to go and I'm able to zoom out and prepare the message, and it comes out so well. So I didn't know I was a gifted preacher. I didn't know I was a gifted teacher. I didn't know that the gift of the prophetic was upon me. The word of knowledge was upon me. I didn't know that all fivefold ministries were in there. So whilst I was excited with the evangelical part, which is the music, there was the apostolic part. Right now we have 2 branches. We have New York and in Atlanta. So I didn't know the fivefold was in there until I took the step. So even with the concert, most of my spiritual children flew all the way from New York and Atlanta. Coming last year, we had over 25 of them. We couldn't get most of them this year because it fell on a Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving in America is so sensitive. Yes, so the next year we'll have about 50 of them coming.
Maybe we should also be thanking you for sacrificing your Thanksgiving.
Man, it was a hard one to do because my children are both British and Americans. I have Americans, I have British, and we're trying to make sure they understand culture. So for me to miss it is quite a big deal. But I've promised to make it up to them Christmas. Yeah, so Christmas, I'll be cooking the turkey as usual and making sure that
you cook good, yeah?
Oh yeah, they love it when I cook.
You considering opening a restaurant one day?
Oh no. But
Badu restaurant.
Nah, that's a bit tedious. But I love to cook.
Okay.
It's therapeutical for me.
Who taught you?
Well, cooking is from my mom's family. So I think normally when we're doing parties at church, I cook for the whole church.
Ah, really?
Or when we're doing barbecue, you see me and the men cooking and and they love it when Papa cooks. Yeah, they love
What's your favorite food to prepare?
Let me hit you on a fried rice, Chinese fried rice.
Wow.
You will never go to any other Chinese again. I kid you not.
Wow.
I can put my last card on there. Let me give you some jollof.
Come on now.
Oh, yeah.
Badu Jollof.
Trust me.
You like your name Badu Pa. Why do you...
Who says so?
I know, right?
Obi to be Badu.
I know. I know that part of why you love it. Why do you accept the Badu instead of Bedu?
I think phonically it makes sense. It sounds good in the ear.
Right.
I'm very much into image consultancy, packaging. Fifi Folson.
Yeah.
Fifi Folson, that's a big name. That's Fifi Folson. And these are some of the little things we need to look out for if you want to become, or if you want to last long in the entertainment industry. Your name is everything. So Sonnie Badu, yeah. I said, who be
fast, no?
I didn't know.
The UK people coined it for you, yeah?
I think it was Nigerians.
Oh, really?
Because they also have Badu in Nigeria. Apparently there's a history about the Ashanti kingdom that Badu was, one of the kings, Badu, was expelled and he went to Nigeria and settled there. So Nigerians also have Badu. That's why they get confused.
And the Sonnie sounds Nigerian.
Sonnie.
Well, is it a short for a longer name?
No, Sonnie.
That's it.
My mom used to call me my Sonnie boy. So in school, everywhere, Sonnie.
So you were christened Sonnie Badu?
Yeah.
Or you have some names?
Oh, said Nana Kojajiman Badu.
Nana Kojaji. So somebody told me, said, when he sings that song, he says, Ajiman Badu.
Yeah.
That's how people now got to know that, this guy is Ghanaian after all,
But it's, my passport, Sonnie Ajiman Badu.
Oh. Okay. You kind of have a lot of love for Nigerians. Or better still, Nigerians have a lot of love for you. I'm not trying to run a comparison, but you help me. Do you have a huge fan base in Nigeria? As in Ghana?
God has graced me and favored me before Nigerians. I grew up with them. Nigerians raised me. I was always around Nigerians. So I understand their culture. even more than I understand the Ghanaian culture.
Okay.
So I'm able to survive their terrain, and I've done that for many years. In fact, I sing more local dialect in Nigeria than some of them
It's
themselves.
amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, how did you learn this overnight? But it feels like something that you've known for a while.
Yeah, I'm used to that, and they raised me. They literally promoted my music more than anybody.
did.
Yeah, and I'm so grateful to them, and I'm also thankful to my Ghanaians,
Yeah.
who have supported me throughout. Yeah.
Indeed. We love you in Ghana, of course. Nigerians love you equally, but we like to call you our own, even though you are a global icon either way. So, I mean, of course, God has blessed you with ministry, music, and then you now have a church that's thriving. It took you 10 years. It took a 10-year break. Was it because you wanted to go and establish a church?
No. So during the 10 years, I was still doing concerts. So I majored my music and minored the preaching side. I didn't want people to get confused. So it was more of, doing concerts here and there. But on the down low, I was doing more conferences, preaching all over. You got it. And when it was time for them to plant a church, God made it happen. I think 2018. Yeah, that's what we planted.
Tell me about planting a church in a foreign land.
It's not easy. It's not easy being a foreigner, not knowing anybody, and that is how God proved to me that he was faithful. Because one of the things I said to him is, hey, if you have called me, then give me a sign. I can't just do it. So I called a friend, D. Jones, and I said, God has put on my heart to start a church. I don't know where, but I know it's in Atlanta. D. Jones was like, go to Spaghetti Junction. Just go and drive there. I drove there. A Spanish man comes out from a church, and he's like, I've been waiting for you.
Huh?
So he said, yeah, I've been waiting for you. The Spirit of the Lord told me you were coming. He took me to his church, and he literally was the one that encouraged me. This is the place. This is how you're going to start. So God told me, okay, you're going to start a 7-day conference and invite Jonathan Nelson, Jason Nelson, invite everybody to come, Vaughn Mitchell, everybody. And then after that, announce that you're about to start a church. So we did 7 days. Every person you knew in the industry was invited. They came. And then last day I said, I'm starting a church. Fifi, we had 150 people right there and there.
Wow.
RockHill kept on going. 2018, we're about 600. Then 2019, COVID hits.
Oh.
COVID hits, and that was a big blow. Everybody had to stay home.
Yeah.
If you survived COVID, then thumbs up. We went through that period, and now we're about 300-ish. Yeah. So it was tough. It's been tough, but the dust is settling, and I'm so grateful to God. Within that time, too, I've had my family, had children, 6 children now.
6?
Yeah.
Come on now.
2 boys, 4 girls.
Still going?
No, I'm done. I'm done. 2 boys, 4 girls. And the beautiful thing is when they watch their dad preaching or ministering or singing. Man, this last album that I recorded, Intimacy, for me is the fullness of Badu. The other ones was the young one. This one was the grateful Badu who's looked around and seen the blessings of God, looking at his children, looking at his wife, looking at the church God has graced him with, and writing everything on in a song. So that whole album, recording with my church members, recording with my choir people, with church members singing, oh man, that's the fulfillment of time. So Chineke me, the way you recorded at church, we got Danny Duncan to come back on board. Oh man, that was priceless for me.
Intimacy. How many songs are on the album?
We have about 13 songs, Fifi, and not even one song is a drop down. All the songs are hits. I mean, we have the Caribbean songs coming. We have Baba, you do me well, oh, you do me well, oh. Oh, 1, 2, 3, I'm counting. All you've done. Oh, no, no. The songs are big.
They
And
are.
I recorded with my band at church. And
Home,
man,
home stretch.
surreal.
I mean, it goes without saying, intimacy. You know, once you're talking about church and having 300 people, I just sought to announce to you that I don't think you have 300 members. Because all the times I've tried to, log in into church, sometimes we have about 3,000 people online that are connected. So you probably have 300 people in the auditorium. But you have like over 2,000 or, I don't know whether we give offering.
So even on YouTube, we get high numbers on this. So I was talking about physically, but all over the world, we have a lot of following. And so people would tell you, we don't know whether we like him singing or we like him preaching. Let him do all, because he does both at the best of his ability. So I'm just grateful to God.
Which invitation would you accept easily now, to preach or to sing?
To preach. This is why. To preach is just give me a microphone, let me speak, right? To sing, a lot is required. Like what we've been doing now is the few concerts or appearances I have to do at churches. My sound engineer has to go and inspect their sound, make sure everything is up to my standard. Otherwise, I'm not coming.
Quality.
Because you see, the microphone, the sound, if it's terrible, it would tear the vocal cords. Okay, and I would not compromise with that. There's no way I'm going to do that. So when the sound engineer goes in to inspect and he realizes they need reinforcement, we will recommend that you get reinforcement, hire some more stuff, and sort it out, and then we come. As simple as that. If the sound is bad, we'll tell you it's so bad, I can't do it.
Okay.
I cannot.
RockHill. Who gave you that name?
So Pastor Paul Adefarson has been a great father, a great mentor, and he is House on the Rock, right? So I wanted, when you talk about RockHill, think about music and the word. So rock is the word, and hill, I got it from Hillsong, that represents music.
That's right.
So RockHill, that's how it was inspired.
You heard that here, right? RockHill
so that
Church.
when you hear that Hillsong, because I always wanted RockHill to be that place that we will birth worship song, like elevation and everything.
Right.
So rock on the hill, the word on the hill. But the rock came from Pastor Paul.
Pastor Paul.
Yeah, House on the Rock.
And for the records, is it Tamika? There's a lady from the church.
Pastor Tamika.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Are you signing her on?
Oh, she's part of everything I do.
Oh boy.
Matter of fact, she's on the new album as well. That's my worship pastor. And she is just the windpipe. You didn't hear her. I'm gonna come back for conference, and I'm bringing her again, so she'll minister all 3 nights. And
no, you should. I mean, I walked backstage and I said, "You did this." It was one of my
Pastor
high moments.
Tamika is a windpipe. She can sing, and it's not just singing. You can feel the oil, the power, the glory. Oh man!
I see. So RockHill, your church has the word and it's got music. What are you signing Annie Badu on?
Annie's me. I am Annie. So she doesn't need to be signed on. But this is the plan. We took time for her to nurture the children whilst I hit the road.
Right.
Now the children are growing. They're looking amazing. I'm so proud of my wife. So now you're going to hear 2025. You're going to hear a lot from Annie Badu musically, because now at least we're settled. The kids are settled, so she can now go back to the music. Yeah.
She's Jamaican, right?
British Jamaican, but she's never been there before. I've been to Jamaica. She hasn't.
And for the records, one of my moments online, thrilled, was when you got her to sing a tree song.
Yes. I didn't get her for the records. She insisted I teach her. I said, okay. There's something about her, and she wanted to even learn, do you know, Yeah, what brought it to me? She's like, teach me that one. I'm
Yeah,
like, slow down.
My child, I didn't even.
She wants to learn it and
You
sing
love
it.
that song too.
Oh yeah, and that's how amazing and daring she is. So expect her to be singing 3 songs, different songs on her album.
Wow.
2025.
We
yeah.
can't wait for that.
Absolutely.
Now tell me about Okukroko. Someone tells me that there was a rehearsal and you were in there and you were trying to teach something and then you birthed Okukroko. Is that true?
Very true. It was just I was just impregnated with that song. But the prayer behind this Okokroko was I told God I needed a song that would sit in worship for generations to come, like Ofata, like Marcha Neradi.
Yeah.
That was the motive.
Okay.
So I had been waiting on God for something like that. So when the melody came, I think I finalized everything in Kumasi,
Yeah.
Golden
Yeah.
Tulip Hotel. That's when I finalized
Yeah.
the lyrics and everything. And when it came, you just knew that this is another hit. That song has done so much.
No, I tell you what, that's I mean for those who follow the prophets, it's like that's one of the songs, and you're right. The Machen, I didn't name that kind of flow. When Okukroko is in the the lyrical content is like Obi when you want him here, like Wanuate. How is that? Where do you learn all that from?
My dad. So if you listen to Adonai, these are prayers my father prays every time when we're kids. Before he prays, these are the things he says to God.
Okay.
Now they come off our betray, so I was like, okay, let me start writing songs around that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they can take her. So my father is a typical Ashanti man,
Right.
so I got those stuff from him.
You run some of your songs through him?
No, but I would say, is one of my biggest fans. When he hears the song, could you? You're powerful. Let me show. No, my dad is just amazing. Like I've been blessed with good parents.
Tell me about them.
My father invested music in me. He invested the word of God in me. I'm very close to him even now. I was the only boy amongst several girls, so every time he would go out, I'll be his walking stick, and that's how we bonded. And we're still very close even now. You'd see him coming, sitting down, watching movies with me, eating, and then they go back home. So my dad has played an amazing role in my life, and I'm so grateful to God for that. Yeah.
I love the way you honor your parents. What's the secret?
Fee, it's not fake, it's real. They'll tell you. Yesterday, mom was here, and we just chat. I just love them. I'm so grateful for their lives. I'm so grateful for the impartation, the sacrifice they've done for me. And for me, we need to understand that they won't be around us their whole life. There'll be a time they'll go into glory. And so I'm only building memories, valuable memories, being a great blessing to them. I bless my parents more than I bless any pastor. Oh, yes. I give them more money than I give any pastor. It is biblical. Honor thy father and thy mother, so thy days shall be long. Not just long days, because you can have long days on earth and struggle, And there are days that life gets hard, and I hear the prayers of my mother. I hear the prayers of my father, and their backing is everything for me. So I will never trade them for anything. Debbie. It's not possible. I mean, concert time, whatever dad is wearing, the tailor has to come and take his measurement. Mom, what are you wearing? Make sure they're fine. They are my priority.
Yeah, I love that.
They are my everything, and I'm just grateful to God for their spiritual life. They're always praying. They're always with me. We chat like friends. You should see us sitting here. We chat like friends. We talk about everything, and mom understands me. She works for me if she has to. Mom, get this done. She serves me if she needs to. So I'm just grateful. I'm blessed.
Given the chance, what do you think you would love to do for them you haven't done?
My parents, I've done everything for them. I've done everything. In fact, they don't need anything. In fact, it's hard for them to ask me for anything because I've done everything for them. Does that make sense? They have their house they live in. They're blessed. They are super blessed. I'm grateful to God that they are enjoying the fruit of their labor.
Yeah.
One of the gifts God has given them is Charlie Omuntanko hospitals, huh? Maybe a checkup, old age checkup, but say, oh papa yare, mommy yare, or so-called hospital. No.
Tell me something your father, your mother told you that got you in tears. Something they told you.
It's when they're praying, Eradi Shayabano, Eradi Eniso, or Eradi Dasi se, Udip Yabe Akole, we fire so. We're grateful to God that we are the ones that are calling him our child. He could have gone anywhere. That prayer of gratitude is so emotional.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Who are those who mentored you in the faith?
In faith, a lot of people. But Pastor Kinsley held me down. Yes, Pastor Kinsley at PHA. But my father played a greater role. You have the Pastor Paul Ade Farasins, Dr. Lawrence Tete, Prophet Ajman Prempe, Pastor Emmanuel Owusu Ansa. So I've had my fair share, Dr. Chibundu, when it comes to the deliverance area. I've had my fair share of pastors, Pastor Reverend Sam Crunchy Ankara. So it's just every moment God brings a father figure to you to take you to another dimension.
And musically?
Musically, so you take Ron Kenali. Ron Kenali really shaped me up, and I'm grateful to God that I got the opportunity to bring him to the Accra Sports Stadium and Kumasi Sports Stadium to be a blessing to the world. Then you know how the dice can turn overnight. Years ago, let me tell you the story. I was struggling in London, praise and worship leader, moving from church to church and all of that. But then we were singing Ron Kenali songs and you get prophecy. You're going to be like Ron Kenali and all of that. For me, how? I mean, it's not possible. Then one time he had a concert at KICC. So a friend of mine, my ex-girlfriend then got the ticket for me. I went and I was just looking, Fifi, I was just looking at the man. Like, hey. Is this what they say? They said I'll be like, hey, the stage, the sound. And he had his sons, the Kenali brothers, who were ministering. They were papebi. We be done. I was right at the front of the stage, and this is why I touch people and lay hands when I'm ministering. This is why. So I was at the front of the stage, and then we caught eyes, and I said, they said I'll be like you. Of course, it was so loud. So he said, huh? I said, they said I'll be like you. He laughed and then just laid hands on me. Fifi, I know I'm here. Something hit me. Something shifted me. Something exploded in me. Sonnie Badu was born. I didn't need to book an appointment with him. I just needed that impartation. Something happened. So when you see me moving and laying hands, and I know what I'm doing. I might not be able to sit down one-on-one with you, but that hands I laid on you, grab it and run. Do something with it. That's what happened to me. Dr. Ron Kenali. Now, fast forward, I bring him to Accra Sports Stadium, honor him. Fast forward again. Now, we're in Jamaica, and he's opening a show. He's starting, and I'm finishing the show. See how life turns around?
I know, right?
And when he was done and I was going on, I called him, and I knelt down in front of the crowd.
Saw that video.
I said, he called me brother. I told him, hey, I'm not your brother. I'm your son. I'm not your koiko. I am your son. Please call me son. Then I told the world, you're enjoying Sonnie Badu, but this man laid hands on me. I went on my knees and I thanked him. I was the star of the show. I thanked him for doing that for me. That year, I brought him to RockHill Church for crossover as well. Went on my knees in front of my church and told the church, this is what this man did. Thank him. I don't forget easily.
Right.
I always remember. And I'm grateful to God for Dr. Ron Kennelly's life.
Thanks for sharing, and that's more like a lesson we all have to learn. Now, can we please talk on gratitude? Let me bring you to the space of the gospel. I mean, you're a veteran, you've been across the globe, you have a good idea. If you're supposed to rate how grateful you think people are, especially in the space of the gospel, from where you are, how do you see it? Is it rampant?
Terrible.
Oh, sir.
Terrible.
We are
Look,
grateful.
Fee, I'll tell you my personal experience. I raised so many people in London. So many young ones, young ladies. I raised them. They, even in their church, they were not given opportunity to sing. I saw what was inside of them. They were young, they were teenagers. I did concerts with them, Wembley Arena, this and that. The big concerts that I had at Accra Sports Stadium, I could have used singers here. But I just wanted them to have that experience. So guess what? I flew all of them to Ghana, about 10 of them, with singers, with musicians. What did I want them to do? I just wanted them to enjoy and experience the big stages, huge stages. They were in Holiday Inn, eating for free, swimming. It got to a time where people no money, diagro. Sika ne osi editua me catch almost say I told the organizers, "Mon function kola no mami." Imagine bringing 10 people buying their tickets, hotel, about 7 rooms. What your calculation? And I insisted to the organizers, I only move with my team. I just wanted their visual cortexes to be fed. Because stage we all do now, but not be raw. No one's also bit to me here. Today I don't know where they are. Not even a single thank you. There are some people I picked from Kumasi. Mentored. Helped. Push that time now. I cry for and respect to Kumasi for. Near from Siano.
Right.
I made sure that narrative was changed. So sometimes when you called me and invited me, oh, we have Accra people. I said, no. My team is from Kumasi. Today, they go and stand on stage, do interviews, and don't tell people that this is the man who sat us down and told us that we're going to do it. Some who are singing now, they had low self-esteem. They could not hold a mic to lead a congregation. I told them, you're going to do it. You will do it. Mobe. But where's the thank you? Where's the gratitude? Ebimu to me to Kwamba Atlanta. Ebetna from their house to the church is 10 minutes. They'll never text you that they are in or even pay homage. Say, I'm coming to a man who one day once gave me a microphone to sing. I'm just coming to the church. I don't even know that they can come and drive past Atlanta, do other gigs, live in Atlanta, and not even say thank you. Gratitude. Fifi. Live in Atlanta for a month. Not even, I'm in Atlanta, or can I come home? Or can I pass down church? No. But you see, life is very interesting. It's very interesting. One day you sit and regret not being grateful. So I realized that a lot of people are opportunists. Oye bete nina muhuna nyese ope wasembio ope bebi di nejina. If I want oye ne competition, oye competitor, onye completer. Inti osusu wakuma pefe na utre bibia. Oh, no problem. No compete. No, attend no, I say, Odin. Oh, go in the say. I'm got 9 interviews. So who mentored you? Who are you doing that? But it is obvious. So here camera, so here be and no imagine what chi. But uncle Jina baby uncle can.
Are you really hurt by this?
I'm not.
You've forgiven them?
I don't really care. I understand it. They call people who played no role in their life. No role. When I met them, the people that they are giving them, no.
Why do you think they're doing that?
Life, Subai. Subai. Subai, Baku personality. There are people who are naturally ungrateful. You see my life, I'm blessed. I'm blessed because I'm grateful. You see people around me, you see some have worked with me 10 years, 15 years. Because I understand gratitude. David shared there, I said, Oshe, microphone muchichi nana yechiawo, nana dasebre. Sure no. Adia ye de mami enye, it's not me. Obi ne ye mami. Jonathan ewu. Is there anybody in the house of Saul that I can? He just wanted to be grateful. Let me use this boy to say, it is important to be grateful. Yes, sir, the universe would not open another door for you. You might be ungrateful to one person. Or to shed your ass. No door snake close. Ojin said, baby, I want to turn you. Your mouth change, chicken change. But perhaps your level is supposed to be higher. But then, the boy now 1 year grateful. No, wakase go so into heaven a shate. The way and one him say, and your level now was so on. You know it. You know that's not your level. Because your heavens is shut. The universe has shut every door. There are people who are spiritual gatekeepers. So you have to be careful how you think you're abusing somebody. Be a blogger, be a boa, or Drew baby no bonnet to actually baby. Then you start using other people, so you become a user. You use people, bloggers, actually help me. Then they play humble card. Oh, mombuamio. No wakikyo. So there are people who, when they climb that staircase, just not boat yatri baby. A character, Sonnie Badu. When you look at their family, you see, there's a reason why they can't go far. If you're gifted and the gift is frustrating you, it means you have elements of ingratitude inside. If you're gifted and your gift is frustrating you, it means you have element of ingratitude. No gifted person should be broke. Oh, Fifi. No gifted person should remain broke. Your gift is the ladder for progress. Your gift is that which God gives you to make it in life. But when you finish, when you look at your father, your mother, you see that they are frustrated in their gift. It means that is an element of ingratitude. And also why you inherit it. I look around my life and there's nothing I need. Right now, I'm living for my children, my sons, my daughter. I'm careful with what this house is for my son. I'm carefully building legacies for them. All I have needed, thy hands have provided. I didn't build me here. Maybe I'm a real estates or whatever. Everything is there. It's because my heart is right. Don't you see my parents? Don't you see my family? Don't you see everything around me? I'm a blessed man. I'm a blessed man. My children will call, my wife will call, we'll be laughing, my mother. This is a perfect example of a blessed man. And I'm grateful to God. It was not easy, but I'm glad I'm a living example. So, ingratitude, dear, it's painful. But then, it's a cycle. So for me, it will stage be in your life, and somebody gives you water. Never forget. My RockHill Church members will tell you, men of God that has impacted me or have impacted me, I invite them to church. And when they come, I tell the church, this man, when I was homeless, he gave me a home. Please stand up. Let us say thank you. I honor them very well because me kai mechi. And I can never wipe away my past. My past has everything to do with my present.
Right.
The two of them married together. I can't hide it. So if I'm to tell you some of the stories of what I did for some of these people and how they walk around as if they don't know me, you're like, wow. But obi de beyo.
Please forgive them. Now that I've said this, I was going to ask you, has this ingratitude from certain people affected your opening up for another group of people?
For some time, I shut down. I shut everything down because I poured into them. So I shut down. But I realized innocent people cannot become victims. So now I love with my head. I don't love with my heart. Yeah. And I open up to, and I'm able to detect ingratitude quicker now. So now what I do is I frustrate you around me. I will frustrate you. To be sure, now I just open the door. Yeah. But in the same way, I'm also thankful for loyal people. You know, Yakawe and Yakawe, I have so many loyal people around me that the Sonnie Badu people are celebrating now. It's not just me. I have a whole team that got my back. You know, a whole team that have worked with me 14 years, 17 years, 16 years, 10 years, you know, and I'm also grateful to God for that. One of my daughters, Juanita, I saw on her Instagram page 2008 concert B, and she was able to put that concert there and then 2024. Like, because she was there. She was there. In fact, she was reminding me of every single one's history.
Oh, you say?
Some of the people that I gave them the name. Okay, you keep this name. You, this single, I'm going to do this one for you. This is what's going to blow you out. This is my gift to you. Bang, then it blows out. Oh, yeah.
You want to mention something?
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Nah, I wouldn't. It will overshadow the hard work we've done here for the concert. I don't have time for those ones.
Right.
Yeah. They're great. Like Pastor Temika, so grateful. Her husband is one of my head protocols at church, and Pastor Temika is my worship pastor. I'm so close to their family. We were in Disney World together, myself, her husband, and her with my mama, my wife, and the family. And you saw Pastor Temika. Temika, my Efa Micah. That's a daughter who's grateful. She got her own ticket. After she sang, she came back and said, Papa, thank you. I'm so grateful. You see, so, can I say? I've seen, Americans have been so grateful. One of my daughters, Dr. Mo, my resident pastor, she is the chancellor for Trinity International University.
Okay.
She's a chancellor. That's my spiritual daughter. So she's been preaching whilst I'm here. This morning she sent me a text. Papa, you're stretching me, but I'm so grateful. I have 12 pastors under me. The youngest pastor is 50 years old.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
The oldest is about 77.
RockHill pastors.
Yes, sir. So you Osha knows that no. There's bad, but there's also good. Yeah. And I'm grateful to God. I'm so grateful to God.
Talking of gratitude, I probably also want to thank you for 2009 when we did the Ghana worship to Sonnie Badu. You know, it wasn't easy getting you. It was one of the craziest moments in my life trying to lead the team to get you to Ghana. But I dare say that it was all worth it, you know, and I believe that was an opening of a sort. We look back and we don't regret it. We appreciate the fact that God used us at that point in time to be an opener of a sort, because that concert, Ghana Worship Sonnie Badu at the National Theatre, it was like...
It birthed a lot. And I'm grateful to God that our paths crossed. You did amazing. And I think I said yes to the invitation because
Yeah.
you guaranteed it.
Yeah.
We said no, I wasn't coming, and you said please. You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
I remember that.
and it was a great time, and we've had this relationship till now. You know, so man, glory be to God.
Hallelujah. I want us to perhaps focus here and then maybe we can call it a day. What is that height of sacrifice for the kingdom's work that does not make sense to the family and maybe to you in your human senses? And I'll say that because, one, if I don't know, at least I know that in your journey of ministry, things have happened, okay, that has not discouraged you to do the work of God. Let me just give a typical example. As of last year, you were here for a concert. That would have been approximately about a decade of being on a break to do church, and then few days to the concert, you have an accident, and you it's like you put aside all the pain and you do a concert. Who are you doing the concert for? Us. Who would have understood if you came to tell us, Charlie, you know what? I had an accident. I have my toes cut off. We will be angry, but we'll forgive you. What will make you defy the odds to do that? Till you called me after, I thought to myself, this is it that serious, Dr. Badu? Of course, people will wade in and say all they will say. It's a stunt. He's doing this for crowd, yada yada. At that point, what was going through? Why did you sacrifice to do this?
Fee, when you put your hands in your pocket and you invest that much because you have a vision that God has given you, and then something attempts to stop you. The doctors thought I was crazy. I said, which surgery will be quicker? Because they gave.
What happened?
So it was midnight, dawn around 4 a.m. I was just watering the plants. I think it was stressful, the whole concert, whatever. So I just like to walk around and just water the plants, just to think. Now the marble guys had messed up the car park, so I was just scrubbing the floor and making sure it's clean. I was done with that. I was descending the staircase to go downstairs, down to the garden, and then I slip. And then my two toes got caught up in the rail, and it chopped off.
Aish.
I didn't know it was chopped off.
You didn't?
I was bleeding profusely, and all I wanted was to stop the bleeding. But thank God Lister is just here. So I called Shaibu, sit in the car, drive. We get there, and I'm walking to them like I have an emergency. They looked at me and said, where's the other toe? I said, which toe? By that time, the team had gotten there. They said that the rest of the toe is
stuck.
So the team came with a phone light to look for the rest of the toe. Then they put it in an ice. Came back there. The doctors checked the toes. Called Kolebu. There was a back and forth, and they said they can't be put back. It's a crushed amputation.
Mercy.
Huh? I went blank. There's a picture I'll send you. I was just like a zombie, like. And at that time, my bodyguard Shaibu, he's died now. May his soul rest in peace. He was crying because normally, even at home, if I'm moving, he will stand by me, move with me. But there was nothing to do, so I told him to go to bed. Now, Okoda and Esi, in Kame water plant, Kobeji from him. I wouldn't need to. But something strange was happening. That night was weird. I had finished ministry that day. I had ministered for Apostle Amakwata, powerful worship. And then during the day, I just fell asleep on the grass. That very place I was going to have the accident, mid-dow, about 3 hours.
Really?
I said, "I'm sorry, the night was weird." So I called Pastor Patrick to call some prayer team. Tomba have a bomb by us. Now, I said, "Daddy," I said, "Oh, efri hako, ye bomb by."
Wow.
1 hour later, me coming na me titoy. Nti na say me tin a bo. Real nano. And I bought. So how I landed on my shoulder and my toes got minim. I don't know how I landed, but this is where you can say above will be chiao my shoulder mum ball.
Angels on God.
Nana. So I said, what do they need to do? They said emergency surgery. We either have to break the bone or skin graft. Then I asked them which one is quicker. So they asked why. I said, I have a concert next week. They say, you're not thinking about your health. I said, no, I have a concert. I'll be fine. And I'm saying breaking the bones. I'm saying, okay, then break them.
Wow. Break the bones. And in this case, the 2 toes cut off cannot be fixed again.
No. So break the bones. Okay. Do you want to sleep whilst we do it? I said, no. I want to watch it.
Hold on. You went there with your toes cut. Now the best way to have your feet work again is to break the remaining bone.
The bones that's left right here. The bones not coming. They have to break it and then stitch it. It's either skin grafting and then cover the bone, or break the bone and bring it to where the skin is left. So I told them break it.
And you didn't ask for anesthetics.
No,
or anesthesia, whatever they call it.
They didn't make me sleep. I didn't let them make me sleep. So they injected the toes to numb the area, and I watched them.
My goodness.
It was about 2 hours surgery. When they were done, I got up and asked where I'm ministering next.
Huh?
Yeah, it was. So we came back home in the evening, and then morning at 7, I was preaching for Pastor Mwasari.
Zoe, I see.
Zoe, yeah.
Tema. In the pain. Why are you, forgive my friend, are you crazy?
No, I'm a man of my word. They had prepared leaflets, flyers. What was he going to tell his people? So we spoke. I said, bro, oh, I want to kakra na. Bit me aba. I said, I'm going to come. Me preach 2 hours. Me we and I call Trinity Baptist. Preach for my spiritual father, Pastor Kinsley. He said, son, you're coming to preach. Okay, I'm coming. Me we and I went straight to rehearsals.
What, you were not feeling any pain?
I was. I had to learn how to use the crutches all over again. I had never used it before. And I did rehearsals perfectly. Danced with the team, okay. And then, so now every day I have to go and dress the wound and then come back, dress the wound, and then do interviews. So we canceled all church visitation, but I didn't cancel radio and TV interviews.
Oh.
Yeah.
You lost 2 toes for life. And you didn't sit down to mind your business.
No. I told the devil, you're a loser. Yeah.
So, what happened on the concert night, or better still after, when I know you do social media a lot, when you saw all that people were asking, what they were saying, or you was freaking it and all that, what was going through your mind?
I understood where they were coming from because I was also in awe the level of strength that I had. So I understood where they were coming from. But then here's the question: Would a Sonnie Badu play those stunts to sell tickets? That's the question. Would this man do that to draw attention? The answer is a big no, right? But I understood. But some took the trolling a bit far, and I wasn't going to talk about it. So I could not explain anything until I decided to talk about it. But then I discussed with my wife. I said I wanted the world to know what I went through. I want to tell my story. I want to talk about it. Because I needed their permission as well. Would they be comfortable for the world to see my foot like that all over? Prior to that, I didn't want anybody to hear about it. But that was killing me. I hit depression for almost 9 months.
Oh.
Yeah.
What caused it? Because you had lost your job?
Yes. Serious depression. Then on top of it, Shaibu dies. He's Muslim, so they buried him, and I couldn't see him. Shaibu been with me 13 years. So, very tough.
The height of sacrifice.
But I never stopped preaching at church. I never stopped doing deliverances. I never stopped laying hands. I've been preaching throughout.
Until you officially came out, apart from those who probably knew it here and the hospital and your family, the world didn't know it.
No.
So you were walking normal, doing things normal.
Yeah. In fact, when I was, here's the funny thing. The slippers I was wearing, say, accident nisi, mini slippers be a meshe, right? Doctors need slippers na meje. It was one big hospital slippers like that, rubber one. That's what I was using for all interviews until they had to bring me some from America. That's all I was wearing. Like, that's the only thing I could wear. Yeah.
Anything would have forgiven you if you canceled the concert.
There was no way I was going to cancel it.
We would have forgiven you if we knew the detail.
I understand, but there was no way. I can't cancel. How? When is it going to happen again? It's my return concert. Even if I was on a wheelchair, I'd have done it. So long as nothing has happened to the voice, it's the voice that's needed. But then you need Sonnie in his craftiness, Sonnie in his element. So, but I'd have sat on a wheelchair and done it if, God forbid, that happened.
This is for life.
For life, permanent.
You can't play football again.
I do play a little bit. Yeah, I do play a little bit.
Lordy.
Not fully. Nah.
Well, I'm glad you don't have any plans of going back to football.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
But then you want your sons to enjoy you in that element.
Let me ask you a quick question. How do you break this news to your family?
So my wife was pregnant then, right? So I got to the hospital and I knew I had to take time in announcing to her because Charlie will bit me a labor right there. So I called her on video and I said, I've just had a little accident, smiling. She said, what are you talking about? So just a little, I hurt myself just a little. So she said, let me see.
Ha!
Now me the chair. She almost passed out. She put the phone somewhere and started screaming. Called the children. The children were crying like, oh, man.
Oh, Daddy.
It was. Then Imani started saying, I told you not to go. I told you not to go. What are you doing? Why did you go to Ghana? Oh, man, that's what got to me. My kids love me. My kids love me. So that really hit them. But they did well when I returned back. They had bought their own crutches. Yeah. So I had to be using to help me. You know, my wife had changed the bathroom because I needed seats, and they really took care of me. They took turns in dressing the wound, and yeah.
When you think about this wound, what comes to mind?
It's like a soldier, right? Going to the battlefield and taking one for the team. So I'm glad it happened on the battlefield. So it's a scar that encourages me to keep going and do better. That's why I danced in Rhythms of Africa Independence Square. I danced my heart out.
Yeah, I saw you. I think that you've got some prophetic dance you don't joke with now.
I was jumping. I was running on the stage. Nothing is missing. Nothing is broken.
So this is behind you now?
It is not. But now I'm living with it peacefully.
Wow.
We're at peace with each other. Yeah.
You're no more depressed because you said it depressed you.
I look at it and it hits me hard. Like, unainie. But then you look at the blessings around you, and you're just thankful to God that you're alive. I couldn't have left my children in this way. I couldn't have. What would they do? They need their father. So yeah, I'm thankful.
You're also thankful that you could sacrifice. I mean,
And I'm more confident now. I wear slippers out. I don't care anymore. I can't. I gave out all my designer slippers, but then now I'm able to wear I don't know how they call it, but I'm able to wear
the one that covers it at least.
Yeah, so I'm good.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a piece of my story now.
You took one for the team.
One for the team.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that.
And that concert was amazing. So jumping and all of that, the pain. I think
because you threw the crutches away. I mean, that's how come people were like, "Hey, are you sure?"
But that tells you how committed I am to my craft. That's how committed I am to it. You know. But I think when they finally discovered what happened, a lot of them felt like, "Oh my God, we're sorry," which is understandable.
And you're right. So you're back for good.
Absolutely.
Concert. Hey.
2025. Available to.
What are the plans now? What would be your general assessment of what happened whilst you came back home for the Agromonte Rhythms of Africa?
The love is deep. Ghana loves me.
Right.
And I love Ghana.
Great.
And I'm so grateful to everyone. Everyone was supportive. Multimedia. Everybody. Everybody's, the pastors, Archbishop Duncan Williams, Archbishop Ajinasari, Reverend Istudana, everybody, Dr. Lawrence Tete, everybody's like, welcome home. And I'm so grateful to them. I will always pledge my loyalty and promise to make Ghana proud. Yeah.
We love you like that. Intimacy has been recorded. It's officially out. We can get on all digital platforms,
All
right?
digital platforms.
Okay. But you have not recorded anything in Ghana.
That's one of the bucket lists I need to hit.
Okay.
So maybe 2025, I'll do something here in Ghana. Yeah, I think you're very right. I have to do a live recording.
You have to.
I've done London, I've done America, and I think I need to do home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before they pull you to South Africa or Nigeria.
I need to do Ghana.
Yeah, you should. Well, we pray for 2025.
Yeah.
So, officially, you are back for another Rhythms of Africa towards the end of the year. Is that right? 2025.
Yeah, so we're done with this year as well.
Yeah, I mean, are we looking at 2025?
Oh, yes.
So this has come to stay.
Rhythms of Africa 2025 is going to be bigger and better. I really want a part 2 of the Independence Square battle. I want that. It's a personal thing, you know. I the numbers were cool, but I want more numbers.
Like how many?
I want 30,000 people.
Oh wow!
And
Like
we're
a
gonna hit it.
stadium, yeah.
Next year we're gonna hit it by the grace of God. That's why we're strategizing now, and it's gonna happen. It's a promise. Next year is gonna be Rhythms of Africa and Runway, so we're gonna add fashion to it.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I'm picturing it. So all the artists will have to come modeling.
Christian designers, not just Christian, but decent fashion designers will be displaying their outfits whilst music is going on.
Let me ask you a quick one. I saw you in an outfit from Finu, right? Mm-hmm. And then you changed to one from...
So every Rhythms of Africa, I have 2 separate designers with 2 different mindsets, Elikem and Fino. Yeah. So I normally tell them, okay, this is what I want. Elikem, you're doing the crafted ones. I want the beats this way. Just do it this way. So if you see, that's Ivory Coast, right? Okay. The black one. So I made Elikem give me a cream one of that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My question really has to do with the time space, because I had some Yahweh.
The swiftness.
Yes, I mean, so you know, when he came back, I'm like, okay, hold on a second. Is he wearing the same trousers? No. It looks like, how many seconds did it take you to do?
I was even supposed to change on stage. That's why they switched the lights off. I was going to change.
Did you rehearse that? Is it rehearsed?
We rehearsed it. I was meant to change on stage whilst the Yahweh is going on. They're singing. distracting the audience.
Okay.
The hornsman will be around me. I change. Elikem comes to change me quickly. But I changed my mind. So I said I'll do it.
Unless the camera is hidden
so
somewhere.
I went to the back and then we did it quickly. And then I came back. It took 2 minutes.
Yeah. Because I mean, I didn't know you were going to change. So I was in there, and all of a sudden, I noticed that I'm hearing Yahweh go, and you're back on stage. So I kept asking, did you have some robot fix the outfit on you? That was some interesting crap.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And now that you talk about the horns, what's with the horns?
It's a signature. It's a Sonnie Badu signature. I mean, every song has to have a horns line that I create on the spot, and I never repeat a horns line.
Oh wow!
So everybody comes to rehearsal ready to learn. Okay, so hey, you're playing this, you're playing that, you're playing this. This is what I'm hearing, and everything comes together beautifully. So now, the next concert we're having, or the next rehearsal, I'm going to change a horns line somewhere. Yeah, or a bass line or lead line somewhere. I'll have to change something. So if you listen to my music closely, I never repeat the soundtracks or the instrumentation. I don't repeat myself. It changes. Yeah, even Baba is one of my songs that I've changed the instrumentations over 10, 15 times. I get tired easily. I get bored easily. So
every song you produced, you have been instrumental in getting the sound out.
It has to change.
How you want it.
It has to change.
Wow.
It has to change. All the horns, they'll tell you. He will tell, and if you make a mistake, I'll tell you made a mistake, and I'll play your horns line again for you. Whether you're playing trombone,
do you play?
sax, and I'll play that. You will hear that same tone I need you to hear.
How do you get it?
I don't know. That's a gift.
Inspiration, huh?
That one I can't explain. So everything you're hearing on stage is brain mastered here.
Wow.
And when they make mistakes,
You can tell.
one of the songs they forgot their line. I had to play it for them to remember.
Okay.
Yeah. And they looked at me laughing. I'm like, yeah, I got it here. Yeah.
Wow.
I had to remind them. This is what you're playing.
How do you juggle all that? Sometimes I'm amazed that the Sonnie Badu, the preacher, the musician, the author. How many books do you have right now?
51.
Huh? 51 books. Do you sleep?
Yes. I sleep very well.
51 books for the period of ministry. What haven't you done that you wish you had done now in life and ministry?
I wish I had done.
Yeah.
Charlie, I'm grateful. I think I've done everything.
Done everything.
Done everything. And I'm just right now living life with intention for my children.
Right.
Because I need to set things in place for them. The legacy is big, the task is huge, the responsibility is big. So they have a big shoe to fit in. Yeah. So now I'm intentional with everything I'm doing for the children.
You're gonna do music?
Oh, I don't care what else they want to do. But music is the legacy. Yeah. Whatever you want to do, medical, doctor, whatever, great. But music is your first love.
After about a decade or more, come and remix Baba or sing Hallelujah. You know, I see how you love it when Kofi Owusu is singing his father's Madrian Radini. You know, you're looking at the father's
My
legacy.
sons will do the same thing.
Wow.
They will do the same
You
thing.
mark them close.
They will do the same thing.
Oh, I see.
Papa.
Which artist in the world would you wish to do a collab with? Gospel artist.
I did. I did.
In the world. I mean, I was privileged to be at the, what do you call that place? Was it in New York? No, Washington? DAR?
DAR Constitution.
Where's DAR? I can't remember my
DAR Constitution is in Washington.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Yeah.
I remember. I was privileged to be at that concert.
That was big,
And my goodness. I mean, the Tide Trippers, the JJ Hudson, the guys from Nigeria, Tim Godfrey, and they were
We
all
brought
there
all of them
on that
together.
stage. So
Yeah.
I know you have a relationship with them. That's how come I was asking.
No, this woman, I would love to do something with her, Rebecca Malope.
Ah, Africa,
Yeah, Rebecca.
you come home.
Yeah.
She's a legend, huh?
Yeah, Rebecca. I have plans on that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Have you ever allowed anyone to write a song for you?
Okay, so this new album, I had some young men songwriting with me because I needed to buy into their brains.
Okay.
So I had some young men jumping in on it with me. And then I'll change here, do this, do that, because it's important to buy some brains.
The
for this new-
generation.
Yeah.
I love the way. Sounds
Yeah.
like a track that
I needed
had
young.
some
listen,
young brains.
That's when you sit back and your sons are like, "Papa, we got this.
You got it.
Let's add this." I'm like, "Go ahead."
Okay.
So yeah,
What's your favorite instrument?
drums.
Drums.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap up, but I want you to share a testimony with me. Tell me one thing God has used your ministry to do that you heard that literally blew you.
A woman. I think I shared it online. Her daughter fell in hot water and died. 3-year-old baby. I'll find the picture and say she died. Oh yeah. I'll share it too. I'll give you two.
Okay.
And she went to the hospital. They declared her dead. No cut na staircase so. No crack or land. Or found the phone saw. Open the floodgates.
Oh, Baba.
She's holding the dead baby. Open the floodgates. Within 5 minutes, the child sneezes and comes back to life. Yeah. I'll give you the video of the testimony. And then this fetish priest who had practiced it for 25 years, not Orhe TV3, up a business also. I want need them. Into Orhe adverts nana, Jesus shall reign where the sun. That hymn. And na Pudiana Ukrano. Pudiani free in same pijano. Eshe form. I feel in manus yes for Pudiana, no more form. This man packed everything, burnt it, and he's now an evangelist.
You don't
So
say.
last year, Rhythms of Africa, he found me at Peace FM just to say thank you. From being a witch doctor to an evangelist.
How did you feel when you heard this?
Yeah. I can tell God that, God, this is something I also did do. Remember me in paradise here, but it's so many testimonies. Cancer, people getting healed. Oof.
Like in your recording. Sometimes I find
You
it
hear me shout,
particularly.
cancer is leaving the place.
How you?
I've had
You
testimonies.
pick it.
Yeah. And I've had testimonies of people sending, when we heard cancer is leaving this place, that's when cancer were declared cancer free. I've run out of people who have been cancer free under my ministry. I've run out. Kind. Out of the music. I take it very serious. And I'm privileged, I'm humbled, I'm honored so God can entrust us with his giftings.
Dr. Sonnie Badu, I could spend the whole day with you here on the Fifi Folson Gospel Diaries. I mean, this is long coming, and I'm excited for the honor done me to do this, and it's on record. Thank you for pouring out everything to us. Is there anything else, perhaps, you've never told anyone you want to tell us about your life or ministry?
Oh,
Tell us something nobody else knows.
I'm blank.
You're like, yeah? Okay.
I'm blank.
So, what's your favorite place on earth?
Favorite place on
Yeah.
earth? At home with my wife and children.
Okay. In the house, bedroom or restroom?
Restroom. That's my thinking place. Everybody knows that.
Oh, I see.
Even my children, when they wake up and they can't find me, they know, Daddy's a toilet.
I know, right? Okay, so flying or driving?
Flying.
Okay. Composing a song or watching football?
Composing the song.
Hey, preaching or singing?
Ha! Both.
Okay. London or USA?
USA.
Spending time with family or on the road for a concert?
Spending time with family.
Nigeria or Ghana?
Hey, both.
Hymns or local worship?
Hymns.
Horns or drums?
Horns.
Song in local dialect or English?
Song in local dialect.
Local dialect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right, so I guess that's basically. I remember anything you want to tell us?
No, we're good.
Do me a favor. Take the next minute, and everything that we have talked about sits on the fact that you are a child of God, and you live out your life as a Christian. There's somebody who has followed you. There are people who love you. People who literally want to envelope you, as it were, even in keeping their homes. There are people who also do not know Christ as their Lord and personal Savior. As a man of God, as a pastor, as a child of God, would you take a moment and just talk to them about Christ and do the altar call and bring them on, if it's possible?
Hey, everybody, this is Dr. Badu. A life without Christ is a life in crisis. And sometimes all you need is to run to the saving grace of Jesus Christ. He's all. He's everything. He's total. And so if you haven't given your life to him, try him. You will never regret. Okay? I wish you all the best. Stay safe and stay in unity and love. God bless you.
God bless you to Dr. Sonnie Badu. This is Fifi Folson, the Christocentric guy. And this is what I always tell my distinguished guest. May God's grace see you through every life's race with an extra pace. No enemy can chase.
I receive that.
That's what's up. So, guys, thank you. Subscribe to the channel. Be a part of this family. And we'll catch you in the next episode. Fifi Folson Gospel Diaries is a wrap. Thank you to Karis TV for the production as well. Cheers.